Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Rue, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk about reacting. See what I did? I just reacted. It was good, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't good. Point is, some of the best moments in the history of film, some of those moments where you just go, so good, has been the reaction shots. Acting is reacting. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Rue, and on this channel, you basically get to listen to me talk about the industry, different topics on acting and set, being on set and auditioning, all the ins and outs that we go through as actors. I did not go to a fancy university. I do not have the perfect story. I am just a fellow actor, fellow working actor, trying to work. It's like, yeah, in the trenches with you, trying to make something happen with this crazy dream that we all share. So, wait, what? Yep. Sorry, what? I don't know, man. Can you just repeat yourself? Have you ever been in a conversation like that where somebody just seems like they are completely zoned out, just not listening to you? I have. And it's annoying. It kind of creates a problem in the flow of the conversation, doesn't it? I'm talking about real life right now. Forget about acting. I'm just asking, have you ever been in that situation where somebody is just not really listening to you? Or they're looking at you, like they're looking at you? You feel that disinterest. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. I'm from South Africa. English is my second language, and that is the card I play. But anyway, they just seem so disinterested in what you are saying. It makes you feel like you don't even want to continue the conversation. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you haven't been listening to me, which is exactly what this video is about, listening. You can only react appropriately to a situation if you pay attention. And paying attention is a few different things. It is listening to somebody speak, not hearing them, listening to them, because those are two totally different things. Yes. Let's not go down that road. It could also be a situation, so your circumstances, your environment, something that maybe is happening to you in the moment. If you look at a movie like The Reverend, right? It's just a weird word, maybe. Google, help me. The Revenant. Anyway, you know the movie with DiCaprio where he climbs into a goat or a horse or something, and he apparently is immortal? That movie. How much stuff does he actually say? Yet he won an Oscar for it because of reactions. Whether it's reactions to a snowstorm, being attacked, another actor that is also silent in the movie because they have nothing to talk about. They just kind of look at each other. I love the movie, it is great, but it is a very interesting take on how things are done. And it worked because of reactions. That should tell you how powerful reactions can be. That's it. That's it. The point is, as an actor, a lot of times we have a lot of things to keep in mind, correct? Sorry, I'm distracted. I lost my train of thought completely. Wow. That happens, you know. As an actor, we have a lot of things to keep in mind, right? Like we have our lines, the character, some of the nuance. You don't want to just be a robot spitting out lines, right? You want to be head to toe. You have to be in the character. I strongly feel like the only way you can really do that is if you fully immerse yourself. And I'm not talking about the different styles of acting like, method or whatever. I'm just talking about when you are on set and they yell action, actually a little bit before they yell action, when you walk on set and they puff you up, last looks and all that kind of stuff, you better be in it. You better start reacting to everything around you. Ignore the set. Start reacting to the environment that the set creates. That is when all magic happens. If you're in a scene with somebody and all you can do is think about what's my next line, that is the equivalent of being in an argument with somebody and they are listening to absolutely nothing that you're saying, and all they want to do is wait for you to stop talking so that they can speak. That's what we do as actors a lot of times, especially in the beginning. We are so focused on our lines that we are staring at our fellow actor, not really listening to what they're saying. The worst is if you're listening for your keyword, the last word in the script that they say to cue you to start talking, and then you just memorize the keywords. That's like the worst thing you can possibly do. What if the other actor forgets their line and you have to kind of improv that scene a little bit? If you weren't listening to them, then what you gonna do? Because your keyword never came and now you're like, You never said that keyword. What if they just flipped some words around accidentally and the director was fine with it and they just kept rolling and now you are the one that's messing up because you weren't listening. The point is, you want to listen to people. Forget about your lines. Don't forget your lines. That would be a problem. Let me rephrase that. Know your lines so good that all you have to do is be in the moment and react to the scene. You will be able to give your scene partner so much more stuff to work off of. They will react off of you and you guys are going to create magic together. Sometimes we think we do a good job and then we get our footage back and we're like, can we redo that? I have lots of that. Anyway, embracing those moments when the camera is on you, but you don't have to say anything, man, it's gold. It's literally that silent epicness that doesn't make a lot of noise. It's not flashy. It's not what you think about when you think about scenes, but that is what creates that emotional connection that people just go, You know what I'm talking about. Here's a really, really good example. Remember that movie, The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, right? Oh, that was loud. That was probably The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Remember when the stockbroker people came to him and they said that you got the job? That part gets me every single time because his reaction was so pure. He didn't say anything. He didn't have to say anything. Maybe he said something, I can't remember exactly, but that's the whole point. I can't remember what he said because of his reaction to that news. Because those are the moments that really connect with people. A lot of times you will get in that situation where you have to fix the scene because your scene partner forgot a line. They might forget an entire paragraph. And the great thing is if you listen to it, throw a little improv, you might just be able to bring that whole thing back around and you're the hero. And isn't that what we want to be? We want to be heroes. Yeah, I want to be a Marvel superhero one day, right? There's plenty of characters. If you're wondering about improv and how great it is, I will link a video somewhere over here that I talk about improv. So look for it, it's a game. So when you're on set, do everything you can to forget about your script, forget about your life, forget about everything, and give that scene partner that you have your full attention. Listen to every word that they're saying, as if they're saying it for the very first time. And that's a tip. One of my acting teachers told me that scripts can get redundant. You go over and over and over and over, and you rehearse and you rehearse and you rehearse and you rehearse. It just starts blending into each other, and it loses its oomph. It loses its meaning, right? And that's a dangerous place to be because the script, the audience, is seeing you deliver those lines for the very first time, and they will see you deliver them one time. And that one time needs to be perfect. Perfect meaning pure. Pure. There is no such thing as perfection in the arts industry, just in the arts and theater and in acting, because everything is subjective. Everything is an interpretation that you do. So the only way you can do that is if you listen to the situation, you listen to the scene part, if you listen to the words and the dialogue, and then you react to them as if it's the first time that you've ever heard it. Sometimes you're not reacting to a human being, you're reacting to your environment. We are spoiled because the environment gets built around us. Set designers create this beautiful place where we can play and we can immerse ourselves into a different situation. That is literally your only job. Immerse yourself in the set that they create. But guess what? Newsflash. Sometimes you'll be in a situation where you are on a green screen, or you're reacting to something that is not there because that particular thing has to be inserted like post-production, like an alien or something, because guess what? You're not going to have dialogue with an alien. Well, not yet anyways. We might in the future. Who knows what's going to happen? It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? A lot of times you're going to be in a situation where you are reacting to an environment that doesn't exist because nobody built it around you. Who knows? Maybe you'll even have a dude that is in this black uniform with a lot of dots on him. And you're reacting to that because he's supposed to be a orangutan in the movie and he's doing the movements. You have to react to that individual as if he is an orangutan. And that's going to be very difficult if you don't immerse yourself in the environment. And a lot of times that's difficult to be on, it's difficult on set even when they build it for you because, I mean, sometimes you're on set and there's 200 people around you. There are people everywhere. The camera is this big thing that is like always pointing at you. That is a distraction in and of itself. That's why we train, guys. It's a skill. It is something that you train for. It is not just, yes, talent can help you, but training, you have to train. Build up experience and get better at reacting. You know where it gets hard? Auditioning. Because let's be honest, a lot of times auditioning, whether it's in person or on tape, whether you tape yourself. I have a video about taping, so go look for them again. You don't have the environment. You don't even have a proper scene partner because they're this person that's standing in front, back behind the camera, just recording you. Sometimes it's your roommate, sometimes it's just somebody who gives you nothing because they don't care about your audition and they just don't care. You have to build the entire environment in your head. Sometimes the audition doesn't even tell you what the environment is. Sometimes you get mock sides because the production has NDAs and they're not gonna send out the real sides to 30 people that they're seeing for this audition. So they don't bother giving you a scenario. They just give you a bunch of lines. You have to create a scene. You have to create an environment. And that environment, then you have to react to within that environment. If there's a door that you have to open, you have to react to that door. You have to react to the fact that you have to open the door. And that's an action. Because if you react to everything, your actions will line up with the moments that's supposed to be there. Reacting allows you to have the right action. Reacting allows you to have the right responses. Reacting allows you to effectively have a conversation with a scene partner or multiple scene partners so that it looks real. Isn't that what we're going for, is to kind of look real? That's kind of the point, because we're make-believe. The more you can fool people into thinking, wow, this really happened. If you can do that through your craft, if you can make somebody feel like they really connected with your character, or your moment, or your feeling, or you won, that's the point. For me, that's the point anyways. It's like that moment from Will Smith where he found out that he got the job in The Pursuit of Happiness. I've watched that so many times on YouTube when I'm feeling down or I feel like, everything's going the wrong direction. It just helps people. You put yourself out there, you put yourself on the line emotionally and physically sometimes. Not just to entertain people, but to tell stories that can help people. Wow, that was really sappy. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to be sappy, but that's the truth. You react to my video however you want to react. But if you like what I'm saying, please consider hitting that like button. I think it's over here. If you want to hear more of my opinions on certain topics within the acting industry or production industry or whatever, consider subscribing, because I would love for you to subscribe. I would really love for you to hit that notification thingy, bell thingy, so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. That way you can watch it. That way we can connect again. Connection, I want to connect with you. Let's make cool stuff. Let's make art, because that's what it is. And let's react appropriately to it. All right? I haven't been doing it for very long, about 7 years. I started later. It's never too late. You're not too old. Doesn't matter what you look like. The only thing that matters is it something you want to do? So let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. And join me in the next one. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time.